One of the best things about freelance writing is getting paid for doing what you love. But to make sure you actually get paid on time and without issues, you need a solid invoicing and payment system in place. In this lesson, we will cover how to create professional invoices, the best payment methods for freelancers, how to handle late payments, a quick demo on how to create an invoice using free online tools. You'll have the links to those tools in the PDF file for download. First things first, if you want to get paid promptly, you need to send clear professional invoices. An invoice is simply a document that tells your client how much they owe you, what they are paying for, and how to pay. A good invoice should include your name and contact information, client's name and contact information, invoice number, invoice date and due date, a breakdown of services, what you did and how much each part costs, amount due, payment instructions, bank details, PayPal links, and so on. Payment terms, for example, payment due in 14 days. You can use invoicing tools like PayPal, FreshBooks or QuickBooks or even Wave to create professional invoices quickly and track payments easily. But if you don't want to pay for premium invoicing software, I'll show you how to create a simple professional invoice using free online tools later in this lesson. Now, how do you actually get paid? There are several options and each has pros and cons. Bank transfers. They are direct and secure, but international transfers can have high fees. We have a PayPal, easy and widely accepted, but has transaction fees. Wise, formerly TransferWise, it's great for international clients, lower fees than PayPal. We have Stripe, it's good for credit card payments and best for businesses. And we have a cryptocurrency. Some freelancers accept Bitcoin or Ethereum, but it's not mainstream yet. Best practice is to choose 2 to 3 payment options to give your clients flexibility while minimizing fees. Unfortunately, some clients will delay payments. It's part of freelancing. Here's how to deal with it. Set clear payment terms up front. For example, payment due in 7 days after invoice. Send polite reminders. A simple email like, hey Steven, just a quick reminder that invoice is due on date and let me know if you need anything, thanks. You can charge late fees, so add a clause in your contract like 5% late fee applies for overdue invoices. Pause work for non-payers. This is very important. You don't want to work with a client who hasn't paid you, so stop immediately everything that you do until they pay. After that, you can continue. Take this very seriously because you will find yourself working for nothing. Use a collection agency as a last resort. If a client refuses to pay, consider small claims court or hiring a collections agency. Actually, the best way to avoid late payments is to request upfront deposits, 50% before starting and 50% upon completion. Okay, now let's get practical. I sorted out and found the 3 best free invoice generators right now, and I will now just run through the process of each 3 of them. Don't forget that you can go to all these links in a PDF file that I provided you in the download section of this lecture. So let's start, for example, that you have some product writing services. Let's go with the invoice number 1 when you are starting. Purchase order, for example, 1. You can upload your logo. Over here you can add some company details, and over here you can add client details here. Information of a freelancer, for example, I will add this dummy data here, and this is your, for example, business name, email, phone, address, and so on. And we need to add a client information here on the right side. We can change the currency here, and the invoice will be, for example, March, and we want to be by the April the 1st. We want the payment to be done. Over here we have a item description. If you don't see the options here, just click add item and we will go with the item description. For example, blog post. The cost of a blog post is $150 and quantity will be 2 blog posts. We click add item. For example, we go with the website copy. It costs $250 and we created 1 website copy, and just click here add items when you have more items to add. And over here we have the subtotal. We example write that tax is, for example, 12%. We can add some discount to our client. For example, let's say we add a 20% discount, and you can see over here Notes: payment is due within 15 days. Over here you can add bank account details, for example. You can write everything here. We don't use the shipping fee over here because we are doing everything online. And we click here, create invoice, and it will download it immediately, so you can click it to see your invoice. And you can see invoice number is 1. If you are going to a next invoice, you will go with the invoice number 2, and so on and so on. And you can see all the information here, and this is just an example how this should look. Also, we have this free invoice generator from the invoicegenerator.com. It's very similar. You can add your logo. Who is this from? This is your details, your client details. Okay, shipping is not important. You have invoice details, date, payment terms, due date, numbers. We can see here a description. We can add multiple items just like we did here. And over here we have notes, total, taxes, and so on. And when you are ready, just hit over here on the right side, download. And the last one is this finance free apps, Zoho. This is super nice because we have other different finance apps on the left side. You can see that we can generate estimates, create receipts, revenue forecast, finance and payrolling, paycheck calculator, income tax calculator. All the tools that are really helpful if you have a need for them. And as you can see, we have invoice here. It's very same. It's your company, where you are billing, your invoice number, invoice date, due date, item description, tax, amount, so on and so on. And when you are done, you can save online as a template, or you can download this as a standard, as a spreadsheet or compact, and click over here, print or download. And this is how you create an invoice. Pretty simple, and we have all these free tools that help us out. And thanks for watching. I hope I'll see you in the next lecture.